Okay, so this is German-Italy combined arms. So with the release of Allegiance, they have buffed the combined arms order such that it gives +1/+1 now for each unit type you control. So essentially, it's just improved by +1/+1. Even with just a single tank unit on the field, you play this, it's going to get +1/+1. If you have a second unit type on the field, +2/+2, etc. So this deck is trying to leverage that, and by playing a good mix of tanks to take advantage of it, but also other cards that can trigger it. One such card that is new to the set that helps a lot with that is this Savoia Cavalera, which not only counts as a tank, but it is an infantry unit. So a combined arms just on this unit turns it into a 3/3, which is kind of neat. And because it counts as a tank, this can move and attack in the same turn, presumably. We haven't played with it yet. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Another neat thing that this deck can do, since we're really aggressive, we're going to be low to the ground, we're trying to spam units out on the field, we can play this Fiat CR42 here. It can only be played if we control more units than the enemy, but if we do, we can just play these all out because they cost 0. This provides another unit type for us, notably Fighter, to help make our combined arms even better. I don't know if we want to be running 4 of these in the deck. I think maybe that might be a tad too much. It's also quite possible that we just don't have enough other unit types for this deck to begin with. But my thought was, I think a turn 1, like 1 cost troop, let's say like that. Then you play this. Then on turn 2, you can play this Fallschirmjäger as a 4/4. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's good. Let's see. What else are we trying to do here? Have some blitzkriegs to close games out when we need to. Maybe not necessary with all the unit buffs that we already have in the form of combined arms. We just might want more different unit types. I'm thinking I could see maybe, like, if we're running this, give a non-tank unit +1 attack. Maybe we can run the bomber. I actually don't have it. We could run this bomber because that gives us another unit type, and it's a pretty good bomber as is, but giving it a second point of attack would be pretty good because on turn 2 you can drop this. Turn 3 you can give it +1 attack and then attack with it twice. But that just might be a little too slow for what this deck is trying to do. Give a friendly non-tank unit +1 attack. That makes these a little bit more of a threat. I don't know. We're going to have to play around with it. I have a feeling, it's gonna take some time to figure out quite where this deck sits, because we have a good mix of. I like we're trying out this new Italian tank, 333 heavy armor 1, deals double damage, but this that's just a great, already decent body with only 1 operation cost, and then which could be 0 with the with this thing, and then with combined arms, it's really strong. Same thing with this new Panzer 3H that we have. A low operation cost unit that's a good combined arms target, and it helps us find the pieces that we're missing to really make the combined arms strategy shine. I feel like give a friendly non-tank unit +1 attack. You know what we might want to do? Throw in some really cheap artillery in here. Is this nuts? This pack 36? Maybe that is actually fine. Just for, again, just more unit types early on. Yeah, we'll see. I guess we could just jump into games with this, see how it feels. See how it feels. I feel like finding the right balance of tanks to non-tanks in a deck like this is going to be tricky. So it's going to take a lot of games to really figure out exactly what the optimal spread is. So we're gonna have to just play some games to figure that out, of course. Just go ahead and check how the stream is doing right now. Again, seems okay. Get my dashboard up here first. Okay. Um, this might not be good enough in a deck like this. It's just such a cool card, though. I think we'll go throw that back. This could be great. Although this into this is kind of nice, so maybe I don't want to throw that back. This is also kind of awkward because on turn 1 it's a 1/3. That's good, but then you don't get its deployment effect. So this also might not be that great of a card. But hey, our goal is to experiment with the new cards, so. But we can't play this, right? Because we do not control more units than the enemy. But that will change as soon as we go like this. And now this. Oh no, we're tied. Erp. This would make us have more units than the enemy. Yeah, so this is already not a good start for what we want to be doing, obviously. Actually, we can go... You know, we're on the draw against the aggressive deck that's looking to flood the board. Yeah, our fiat's not really where we want to be. I'm really looking forward to doing exactly what our opponent's doing, playing this card in a Blitzkrieg deck like this. So, what do we want to try here? I think we want to kill that. Not quite enough to finish him off. Two unit types, we probably want to play this in that case. Might want to actually we're gonna get air blitzed. I just know it. Okay. He probably has a fast unit to finish us off here. No, huh? I think we want to play this while we have the chance. That's a tough one. Might actually want this. Because we kind of need to close out the game here. And with this in hand, we have a chance to... Ah, okay, never mind. Oops. Not bad. We just couldn't turn the corner there against the Blitzkrieg deck. We got off to a little bit of a slow start. Too slow of a start. I already feel, I'm actually gonna, before we jump into the game, I already don't like the where is it? This guy. I don't think I like him that much. I think I'd rather have the SDKFZs, because at least they buff our early game artillery to make them really threatening. And I'm kind of iffy on that as well. But no, let's try it more. It could end up being good. It might just be that we have too much top end. Like, honestly, I don't even know if this card is that great in this deck. This is also a bit of a liability as well. There's no other Italian units I'd rather have. Maybe we can put more low to the ground units instead of these tack strikes. Just like more early game pressure. Maybe Nebelwerfer, actually. I think we have enough tanks. For sure. Or those bombers, like I said, could be interesting. Do we want to try that? They just the problem is they don't do enough. Like, this is good for getting a cheap unit type and just be annoying for like the Fallschirmjäger, that curve, that really good curve, but I don't think having too many of them is gonna be good. I do like another sudden strike though, just so we can keep up with our enemies' like unit productions and stuff. And let's just put another SDKFZ in there. Ah, too bad we're not going first. This is what I want to throw these back. See if we can find... nope. Okay. I think we want to just always make sure we have a lot of units, so maybe I just play out another one. Yeah, I think we're fine doing that then. Ah, that's too bad. I think we just go for it here. I think we're playing at least one of these in this position here. Sucks to lose the Blitzkrieg, but I don't think I need another one of these cavalry units. Perfect. Actually, is it perfect? Well, that was kind of bad of me. I probably could have just ran this into this and then done that, and then I would have had... Oh no, then I wouldn't have had a tank type for that, though. Oh, it doesn't show what I bounced. That's interesting. Yeah, that's pretty good. Can't even get chip damage in here because of the smoke screen. I wonder what he's got left in hand. Looks like Patton glitched out for him. Oh, no, it works for... Oh, I had a fighter. That's why. I had a fighter. That is why. It sucks, but I think we just gotta use this as a removal. Looking for another combined arms here. It's like one of the worst hits so we could have gotten. Sorry, this? No. What am I saying? Oh no, I was talking about, sorry. I forgot what I was talking about, his playing of this. Do we just go for face here? I think we do. Alright, if he has a way to deal with a couple of our things. Yeah, okay. That saves him for a turn. Remove the top card of your deck. I don't know that I want to play that. Very nice. So that won't do anything. Yeah, I don't think we play... Oh, that was a mistake. I should have put these two beside each other in case we get an SDKFZ. And actually, I think I want to move these all to the front line in case we get a Blitzkrieg, just so they're all lethal. Doing that so we have two lethal threats. All right. Any other lessons we're learning here now from the Combined Arms deck? We might have too many tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I think we can fit in other non-tanks to just make Combined Arms better. So what are we cutting though? I love all of these tanks. How many infantry do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we want this one too. Plus a 0 operation cost tank that we then buff up big with this is like crazy. Let's look at some more like fighters and other things like that. I find this risky. I wouldn't mind trying it, but we don't really have room for other Italian cards really. Unless we think, you know what, as good as this tank is, maybe we just get rid of it for other things. Maybe this Henschel is okay. Like maybe it's better than SDKFZ in this deck just because it is a Combined Arms enabler. Wouldn't mind some like other things though, like yeah, like the Messerschmitts are just a sticky fighter threat. BF 109s just keep getting buffed turn after turn. That might be nice. I don't know. But yeah, maybe SDKFZ is the cut. We'll just find something else. We kind of have enough 1-drops. And I don't know about Blitzkrieg either. We might be able to cut Blitzkrieg. Since Combined Arms seems to be pretty effective, we might be able to get rid of Blitzkrieg for other things. What do you guys think? Bombers. Maybe we throw in a couple Henschels, just another unit type. Hey backers, how's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by. I like this for selecting unit types, and it is something we can buff later. This is just cool, so I want to play with it more, but maybe it's something we cut in favor of other Italian units. I don't know, this thing maybe this is okay, a couple of them. We had a really good start to the stream, and then my internet connection just tanked for some reason, and I was not able to get a stream up for like another hour. So we're back now, and everything seems okay. We've dropped a few frames, but relatively speaking, we're good. World War II card game. Instead of humming and hawing, we're just gonna jump right back into a game because now I gotta show my man Backros how this game works. If you've played Hearthstone, it's going to feel very familiar to that in a lot of ways, but this game has a lot of unique differences to it. Small deck size, 5 units per side kind of thing. It's like, and the way the units kind of attack maybe is kind of like Hearthstone, but it plays so much differently because you have to capture the front line in order to hit the enemy HQ and all kinds of stuff like that. Let's throw these back. Let's see if we can get a good start with our Fallschirmjäger. So the deck we're playing... Oh, okay. Then don't worry about it. The deck we're playing is essentially trying to pump out as many different unit types as you can to get big bonuses. So for example, this one cares about having a lot of non-infantry units on the field, and this card will buff our tanks for every unit type we have on the field. So you just want a good mix of different unit types for this deck. It's essentially what it comes down to. Have you played any other card games, kind of like Magic the Gathering or anything like that? I think we're just going to start getting aggressive here. And then maybe we want to get rid of these 2 resistance cards, actually. So our enemy is playing a deck that puts these cards that clog up your hand, because in this game, unlike other card games, when you draw a card and you're at your hand limit, you have to discard the card. But when you play these to get them out of your hand, they discard a card from the top of your deck. So our opponent is essentially playing a mill deck right now. I think we want to play the Pack 36 to have another unit type. Buff this. Attack, attack, get rid of one of these resistance. Yeah, I used to play a bunch of those too. I've played a little bit of I've played a bunch of Magic in my day. I've played... I used to play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! On the Game Boy Advance back in the day. Never played the Digimon card game though. I've actually never played the Pokemon card game, but I did watch some streams of it for a while, just because a streamer that I enjoy watching who plays like Magic got into it for a little bit, and I've always wondered how that game works, and it seemed pretty cool actually. It seemed like a lot more strategic and deep than I would have expected from a children's card game, you know? Oh yeah, I might have to try it then. Maybe I'll just find some... Can you find, like, databases of the cards online easily? Because I wouldn't mind just making my own cards and trying it out someday. I'm trying to find... Like, someday I want to do that. I found out there was an old Monster Hunter-themed card game. It seems like it played very, very similarly to Yu-Gi-Oh! That I want to try. Okay. Hummel's obviously powerful, and so is the 3L, but it's a little more of a late-game card. He's playing he's playing maybe an aggressively slanted deck, so this might not work out, but we're going to try with these. I could end up seeing these units just getting swept from the board. Maybe we'll go with this. Yeah, okay, that's not bad. Oh, that's cool. It's cool that you can find those still. Hopefully they're not gouging you for the price. Do we want to just turn this into a 3-3 and advance it to the front line? That might just cause a lot of problems with him. That seems like a waste, but I don't want him to eat this unit at the same time, so... This might be wrong, because he showed us he's playing German cards. He could have a sudden strike in his hand. Okay. Clean, That's good then, that you're not getting like collector prices. How's the stream, by the way? Is like the audio okay and stuff like that? think we're just going to have to play about a bunch of stuff. One of our guys is going to eat it, but then a Hummel hopefully will bounce. Okay. Fair enough. Whew! That's a close one. We're pretty much obligated to bounce this. It's gonna get, like, it's gonna start causing us way too many problems if we don't. STKFZ for the buff? No. Think. So I could shoot this. I think we want to just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just turn that into a big nasty. And he's probably going to eat my artillery piece no matter what. But if he doesn't, he will if I shoot that, so. Cost are you again? 3? Okay. Ooh. That is interesting. I think we're a little bit too far behind to just start hitting face with that. It's a little risky. Our opponent's got stuff. That's for sure. Our opponent has stuff. Let's just do it again. Or do we want to shoot that? That's unfortunate. Oh, this kills this now. Womp womp. I love this card though. This is a sweet new card. Okay, maybe we can do stuff with that. Didn't have quite enough operation to then take this unit out, sadly. Yeah, it looks like our opponent's gonna have just too much stuff. These artillery units are tough to deal with, and we didn't get any of our removal, so GG. No, so in this game, there are definitely some synergies between Axis cards and ally cards if you put them in the same deck. But actually, you can do whatever you want. So you can have like Germany and the USA playing in the same deck if you really want to. Which I think it might not be thematic, but it means that you just have more deck building options, and it's just more fun. Here's hoping our enemy doesn't play anything on turn 1. Yay! So now we can go this into this. This becomes a 4/4, assuming these are still on the field. got our Mediterranean raid. I think I'm fine just getting rid of one of these. Maybe that's wrong because he'll just put more in the deck or in our hand. Yeah, that card's okay. I mean, I'm fine with that. That's not that effective. I mean, he's doubling the cost of them, sure. He's resisting us. GG's. Do I get points for playing these as French cards? All right, is there any changes we want to make to this based on what we've been seeing? I kind of like the pack 36 as like a cheap means of getting another unit type on the field, but it's kind of weak outside of that, especially if we're thinking about cutting this SDKFZ to just find just higher quality unit types. But I think Italian, German combined arms is just going to be like this. It's just going to be more aggressive. It might be that we don't need Blitzkrieg because our units just get so big so fast. Other tanks operate for one less. Let's throw in some more artillery here. What if we did this? That seems fine. I have 30 units and only 9 orders. That might also be a little wrong. Maybe we just want another... We just want more tactical strikes or something. As cool as this card is, maybe because we're kind of all in on the flooding the board strategy, we would just want some Mediterranean raids. Just a solid removal card. I kind of want to play around with this more. Turning it into like a 3/3 heavy armor 1 was freaking awesome. How many board and card games do you know the rules for? I mean, I know the rules for hundreds of games. It's just a question, like, to the letter, obviously not. Like, there's probably a core dozen or so games that I could tell you the rules to the letter, and a bunch that is like, and then dozens and dozens more that are close to that. This game, I've just played it a lot. I've just played it a lot, that's all. What else do we want to do? I mean, I kind of like what we're doing so far. So we only have the 4 fighters, but we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artillery pieces. Maybe we want more fighters then. That's fine. No more dilly-dallying. Let's just jump into it. I'm pretty impressed with combined arms right now. I think the power level combined with, come on, one drop. Oh, damn it. Well, you do what you gotta do, man. I just appreciate you coming by, checking stuff out, for sure. Let's go with. We could actually go. Nice. Okay. We're gonna kill that. Please don't have Seaborn Invasion. Please don't have Seaborn Invasion. Does he have another one? He's thinking about what he's wanted us to do with the rest of his credits this turn. It's kind of annoying. Ooh. That's really nice, though. I shouldn't have played that. That was a mistake. You know what? Or I shouldn't have moved this up. I think that was a mistake. But now... I shouldn't have moved both of those fighters up. They could have... I could have had protection from bombers in both of these lanes. I just realized that. This is a nice, cheap bomber shield. That's actually really cool. Oh, we don't control as many units as the enemy. But I don't... Ugh. Do we slow down? think we actually kill this one. Okay, now we don't really have a choice. We don't really have a way to take that off the table. We got off to a bit too slow of a start there. I feel like if we had a turn one, relevant turn one play, that actually might have made the difference. Trud NY1. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Yes, I like you. You're a bit late. I like you to deal with their early stuff. Let's try to find some one drops and such. Play this out. Murderous intent. He's gonna murder us. Interesting. I think we just go... like this. And if he wants to move this forward, we can eat it with this, or we can hit it with sudden strike. Yep. And I'm fine with going something like... actually, we'll just do this. If he wants to eat my 3-1, I'm okay with that. What do we want to do now, though? I can go 1, 2. I don't think that it's good to eat. I could go. Really? Okay. Doesn't have a... I think we can just play... Do we want to play something out, or do we want to just get rid of 2 cards from our hand? I think we'll play something out. Yeah, I was really excited to try Italians and German... Italian and German Alpine, which we did earlier today, was really sweet. Unfortunately, my stream was having problems at the time, but I did record those games, so they'll be up on my YouTube channel hopefully later tonight. But with the buff to combined arms and all the other cards that seem to help the strategy along, definitely wanted to give this archetype a try. Let us do what? I think we just want to honestly... Well, we don't even have to trade into... Yeah, but if he's running this, he's clearly running... I don't know what. So let's just get rid of this. Move this forward. Play this out. And... You know what? Let's get rid of a resistance card rather than shoot him in the face. Okay. I could play this and we could find our Mediterranean whatever off the top to get rid of this. But, yeah, I think that's the play. Alright. I guess that's not the play. So we can now instead go click, click. Let's just get rid of this. Jade Division, yeah, we're not too scared of that thanks to our Hummel here. Get rid of this. Okay. French couldn't resist. Not this time. Alright. This deck is so fun. I don't know if it's good, but it's fun. We're definitely running over a lot of these dirtily resistance decks today with our aggressive decks. I don't think we haven't lost to resistance once. But I mean, it makes sense, right? Like resistance decks, they're trying to be a little bit more controlling, and aggressive decks just tend to be better in early formats like this. So I think it's a little risky. He's playing Tripoli. This might not get played. We don't have a card quite yet that we would care that much about it, so I think we toss that back. I think I like most of the rest of our hand, though. That might be a throwback, but who knows? Ooh, that's nice. This into this is actually a thing. Ooh. What is he playing? Let's just throw this out first. That's annoying. Yeah, I definitely want to try a German-Soviet Blitz deck now that they have the T80. The T80 and those that buff card, that Soviet buff card that gives your units +2/+2, could be really good in this deck. Okay. We could go... How could we do this? This is tricky. That zero cost 1/2 on his first turn was rough. I was debating running that out on turn 1, and that's definitely would have made the difference. Now I fear his stuff might be too tough to deal with. Maybe we go... see if he's willing to throw away all of his units into that. If he has removal, we're probably just dead. Can't really play around that at this point. Okay, didn't go for our guys, so that's actually really good for us. So we can go shoot this, shoot this, shoot you. Okay. This card is so good. Okay. I think he made a bit of a mistake there. He didn't respect this card. He should have ran one of his units into that. I think we would have. I don't think we would have won that game otherwise. Yeah, I opened 300 packs earlier today, and that was enough to give me basically a full play set. So if you're willing to buy that many packs, you can guarantee yourself a full play set of everything. It was a little bit overkill, I have to say, though. 200 to 250 is probably enough on average. These are all too expensive. I'd rather make sure we have things to enable that, so let's just toss these back for now. Ooh, that's a rough hand. Okay. That was like one of the best draws, if not the best draw in our deck. I think we just shoot that. Might be wrong. It's basically an infantry and a tank at the same time. It's just a dual. It's a 1/1 with a dual unit type. So anything that affects tanks affects it. Anything that affects infantry affects it. So it counts as 2 unit types for the purposes of our whatchamacallit? The combined arms, which is great. Like that's like the best part about it, basically. Yeah, we're falling behind here on in this race for units. So these are just not good right now. Did I? I think it's giving us the appropriate buff. Because combined arms is giving us +1/+1 for each unit type we have, so it counts as 2 units, so it should turn them into a 3/3. If it's the only unit on the field. Keep in mind it's unit types, not number of units. So if you have two infantry on the field, it's only gonna yeah. This card is very bad against artillery decks because they don't have to trade into your units to get, so they can just get ahead in unit count, and then this you fall behind. We'll see what he does here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him like run this tank into here and then like shoot it with the artillery. Yeah, or that, which is worse. Or that, which is much, much worse. How do we want to do this? Oh, we don't have unit type. Yeah, we're falling behind there anyway. We didn't quite get what we needed. We'll do a couple more matches. We'll get a couple more matches with this in, and then then we'll move on. I'll need a bathroom break at some point though, some point soon. Hello, Gusto Purple. Welcome back. Well, I'm not going to stream the bathroom break, so fear not. Oh, this card is so brutal when you're going second. But, like, this is the dream right here. So let's... No! Stop playing cards. Okay, that's fine by me. So I can go like this into this into this. Well, we're testing it out because I like it as a cheap unit type for us to play to make our combined armors better. It might not be good enough. So far, I'm loving the new cards, Gusto Purple. I'm loving them. We're in a bit of a pickle. Yeah, I don't think we can take any more damage from that. Yeah, so far the new cards are just fun as heck. I don't think we can risk getting a buff. Yeah, I'm missing quite a few of the core set as well, to be honest. We may have turned the corner here against this. We have a tank, right? Yes, we do. Ooh, that's a nice one. Yeah, for sure. I just happened to open up way more packs than I should have for this current set, so so I got basically everything, but it was a bit much. I didn't need to go as crazy as I did. So we faced this guy before. He was playing a German-Soviet Blitz deck, so the Sudden Strike should be very good there. I might actually just... What? Why didn't that work? That's a glitch. That should have given us at least +1/+1. It acted like the old version. See, now I fear we're just gonna fall behind now. Do this. Yeah, so we got kind of bugged out of that game. Two of our cards just didn't have text like they were supposed to. Let's go with this, sure. Yeah, we don't really care about that. That's unfortunate. No, that's cheating, opponent. You're not supposed to play a unit. How big is the player base? Good question. I am not 100% certain on that. I am not 100% certain on that. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Several thousand players for sure. I don't think we've broken like 10,000 yet. That's fine. I'm fine losing that card. I think we just gotta take this guy out before he becomes super annoying. And then I'm gonna just move this up. Yeah, well, we know he's not playing German cards because he's running we already know he's not running Eagle Claws because he's UK, French, France. This board is really well set up to receive some combined arms now, but the problem is our hand is full and we're not going to be drawing them, so... Because of that, you know what? I think we might just start getting rid of these. Kind of opens them up to play more of these cards, though, I guess. But we're not really applying a ton of pressure to use our resources anyway, so... Yeah, that's annoying. Luckily, we drew an answer. We drew an answer. Want to just keep spamming these? Probably. Kind of want to find an answer to those, but... that's a sad one to miss. Sure, whatever. I mean, we can't really do anything about that. I don't know. I mean, I just figured we need to find answers to really close the game out. I want to kind of... Yeah, I don't know. I just figured we want more room in our hand so he doesn't draw like cards that care about having resistance. Because there's a removal card in the game now that cares about how many resistance cards you have. So I just didn't want to get got by that. We can play this such that we have another unit type, and we can kill that. This might be pretty... we might want another copy of this in the deck, actually. No, wait, didn't we put all three in the deck? Yeah, we did. I was thinking of my other deck. Only had 2 of them in it. Ah, that's so frustrating. Yeah, there's a combined arms we were hoping to see a long time ago. Not bad, not bad. I think this is the first loss to resistance we're gonna take here. Yep. Alright, let's go one more and then we're gonna switch to a different deck. Yeah, are you on the KARDS Discord? Because I can post it there. Okay, sure, I'll post it after this match. Again, we seem to always be going second with this deck. Not what we want. Considering the cards that are in it. Man, it would be nice if our opponent could not hit that 50% for once. And they have a Zhukov too, of course they do. Let's just play that out. Yup. Yep. Guess we can pick that. Looks like he's taking out our units based on him playing this, but maybe not. I mean, I would. He's just going to lose them anyway. So. I'm not sure I like that new animation for when cards go into the enemy deck. Not sure that I'm a fan of that. You know what? Seems like my wife is home for lunch. Speaking of food, I didn't eat all of my breakfast yet. So this is gonna give this tank +3/+3 because infantry, yeah. Which is not, it's good enough to take this out along with that, but that's not, doesn't seem particularly good. Maybe it's what we need to do though. Yeah, that was a mistake. Hey Truba, how you doing? Thanks for the follow earlier this week, by the way, I saw that. That's not pleasant. I think we just have to, we're just racing him at this point. I think we're in a position now to race, so. Oh, combined arms, where are you? That's not good. There we go. He's in the tank, so hopefully that's a good sign for us. Seems like he has Ural factories, maybe. Huh. Ooh, what do you do? When it receives damage, it gets +1 attack. Well, he's dead anyway. Alright. I think that's a good good place to end it for this deck. I am just going to take a quick bathroom break, and then I'll be back, and we're going to build the next deck on our schedule, which is, one second, I believe it's Japan, Italy, Air. I believe it's Japan, Italy, yeah. Let's mute that. So let me update the stream title as we go into that. All right, be right back. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. I'll do that now. Hold on. Let me just... Oh, I should stop the recording too. Whoops.